welcome to another edition of Grammar Girls.
Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a very good day. Time to talk about apostrophes. Okay, so apostrophes with contractions. This is gonna mess with me. Okay, so when we're talking about contractions, that means that we use an apostrophe to combine two words to like smush them together. So, for instance, it is always a good idea to leave a sleeping bear alone.
Let sleeping bears lie.
Yeah, you should.
Does that mean they don't tell the truth?
Only if you
Just let them.
Yeah,
Just let them.
you don't want
Don't call them out on that.
No. It is can be turned into it's, like IT apostrophe S. So that contraction, smush it and base together.
You take you could and have, and you
Smush them together.
and then you come up with this contraction, which you can see below me. Could have.
Grizzlies can run up to 40 miles an hour. Wow, people can only run 6 to 8. So if you're getting chased by a grizzly bear, it's probably not going to end well.
Apostrophes can designate ownership, like
The bear's fish.
are in his den. So bear apostrophe S.
All right.
Bear's fish.
So people get really confused on where does that apostrophe go. Find out what the name of the owner is. In this case, it was a bear. So you write down bear.
One bear.
And then you add your apostrophe. Then you have to say to yourself, do I have the set? And some people are like, the set? What are you talking about? I've never even heard of that. Well, the set is an S and an apostrophe. Now, it can be S apostrophe, it can be apostrophe S, but the order does matter. So you write the owner, bear. You add your apostrophe. I don't have an S yet, so I need to add that S, bear's fish. However, if I'm talking about
Two bears.
two bears,
Family of bears. Lots of the bear family.
so
They're
those
fish.
bears' fish are still in the river. So I write the owner, which in this case is bears, B-E-A-R-S. Okay, and then I add my apostrophe. And since I have both an S and an apostrophe, I'm done. So it's B-E-A-R-S apostrophe fish. The bears' fish are still in the river. Sometimes people get thrown off because if you have a plural noun, more than one, and it does not end in an S, they get really freaked out. But if you follow that rule, write down who is the owner. So let's say you're talking about children's shoes. Who owns the shoes? Children. So you write children, you add the apostrophe. I do not have the set yet. There's not an S there yet, so I need to add that S. So children, apostrophe S, shoes. Next we have commas. And there are a plethora.
So many comma rules.
So many comma rules.
We don't want to overwhelm you.
We don't.
So we're just going to pick a couple really important ones.
Yep. Here's the easy peasy one. Dates, places, and lists. Okay, so dates. January 17th, comma, 2014. So comma between
The numbers and the year.
that. Places. Don't
Where
forget
did the Packers win last night?
In
Green
Bay,
Bay,
comma,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. And then lists. When you go to the store, can you pick up peas, comma, beans, comma, ground beef, comma, and buns, period. Now that comma and buns, We like to refer to that as the Oxford comma. You need to know that the Oxford comma is preferred on the ACT.
You're going to want to choose that option.
Cucumbers, right? A pickle is a kind of a cucumber because it's really a pickled cucumber. We just call it pickle. We call them zombie cucumbers in my house. Why? Why do we call pickles zombie cucumbers? Yeah, because they get put in a liquid and then they're like they come back to life with something better and cooler. Mm-hmm. With kind of bumps and whatnot on them. I don't know. It's just like zombie cucumber. Okay. It's the brining. It's the pickling process that turns the cucumber into the pickle. Is it the brining process that turns a person into a zombie? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know a lot of zombies. So.
Okay, so non-restrictive clauses mean that the information is not essential to the sentence.
Non-restrictive, non-essential.
My brother, who ate too much tuna fish last night, barfed for hours. Barfed for hours. Barfed for hours.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, you could just say, Brother Bear barfed for hours.
You don't have to tell us that it's because he ate too much tuna fish. That is non-essential information, which means it's non-restrictive, which means I need commas.
Both sides.
All right. Now, a restrictive, commas aren't needed because it is restricted to only these people. So let me give you an example. People who don't study will fail this class. Okay? So that is restrictive because it's only the people who don't study that are going to fail this class. If I take out who don't study, I have people who will fail this class.
So we need to know.
Which people?
Yeah.
So it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Necessary, restrictive. Not necessary, non-restrictive.
Necessary, no commas.
If necessary, no commas. If necessary, no commas.
I feel like we need to get some more examples. I'm going to show you some more examples right now.
Here
we
they
go.
are. So, when you're deciding between who and that, keep in mind that it's people who, animals, and bowls of porridge that.
Bowls of porridge that have been left out are cold and disgusting.
Yeah. Bears that break into people's houses want warm porridge. It's not the bear who broke into the house, it was Goldilocks.
People who walk in on a grizzly bear
should run. Bears that get tased get mad.
Looking for some birthday ideas? No one's going to know you want to
buy a bear
taser. I don't know. We can check into that on Amazon. So, again, animals that, chairs that only have 3 legs are not good for sitting on.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
people who sit on them usually fall over.
Who versus whom? Take it away, P-Dog.
All right. So, if when you reword the sentence, it can be him, then it's whom. If it would be he, then it would be who. He, who.
So, you see it with a formal letter writing. To whom it may concern. Who does it concern?
Him.
Him.
Whom?
Mhm.
Him.
To whom should I send the large check?
Send a large check to him.
Mm-hmm.
To whom? To him.
To me.
So, who let the dogs out? Who?
He did.
He let
He
the
did.
dogs out. He.
Not
he.
him. Him didn't let the dogs out.
All right, well, I hope you learned something.
Spit a slice. Sorry.
Bye. They eat like bark and tree limbs and leaves, and then it goes through their digestive tract in such a way, in preparing for hibernation, that it like almost is like a cork.
Yeah.
In their little poop hole. Just stays in there, and then when they wake up, so does their digestive system, and quit playing games with my heart.